Hello. So the scenario that I want to talk to you about happened last year during our varsity season of baseball. A little backstory. We have a parent meeting every year and we discuss the do's and the don'ts, what we expect out of the kids and the parents. And one of the things that we put out there is that we have a 24-hour rule. If your child has an issue with playing time, an issue with a game, we wait 24 hours to discuss that because we want to give everyone time to cool off. So during our season, we had a senior parent who was not happy with their son's playing time, wasn't really playing a whole lot. And so during a game, when we put him in for an inning or two, possibly, she proceeded to come to the dugout and demand the head coach to come out and talk to her right now about the situation. He didn't. She then made a scene, which drew a lot of people looking at her, looking at us. She had some profanities that came out, just yelling and screaming nonstop. So in that instance, our coach, I felt, did the right thing. He just continued to coach the game, didn't acknowledge it. We went about our way. She did end up leaving. And the next day, of course, we got an email and a phone call to the AD and to the head coach himself. There was a meeting called. They had a discussion, so forth. I think that the situation itself was handled correctly. And I believe that if I were the AD, I probably would have expressed that a couple of points. So one, we do have a 24-hour rule. She understood that. She's been in the program for 4 years. She didn't basically abide by that rule and chose to bring it out in the open. I would probably, in that situation, again, let her know that I would feel like the coach handled that properly by not having that conversation during the game. And he was trying to attempt to wait 24 hours before he had the conversation because he himself was upset about the situation. I think that I would express to her that she knew about the 24-hour rule and that she should have abided by it. Letting her also know that I do understand her frustration about her child not being able to play more, get more playing time on the field. But the way that she handled it was not the proper way to do that. I would also let her know that any more outbursts like that would result in her not being allowed back into the stadium for baseball games. That's just something that we can't have. There's kids out there, there's other parents, there's kids, and that's just not the way we handle ourselves. I would then have a meeting between her and the head coach and try to hash out what's going on, allow her to get her feelings out there. And I've learned over my course in life that a lot of times people are upset and they just want to be heard. So giving her an opportunity to come in and just say her piece and maybe allow the head coach to let her know why her son isn't playing as much as she thinks that he should be playing. I would then hope that would resolve the problem, but also letting her know again that the way that she handled that situation was not the proper way to handle that, and that, we need to abide by the rules. They're out there for a reason. The coach has rules that he abides by, the players have the rules, and the parents have the rules there in place to protect everybody. And so she needs to follow the rules, follow the chain of command in situations like that. Thank you.